Hey and welcome.
Thank you very much.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? It's a beautiful night and you look lovely.
Oh, I know. It takes one to know another.
You know.
That's why I say thank
Yeah. Thank you very much.
you. To someone who doesn't know who you are.
Well, I'm Nivea Debra, the founder of ND Model Academy. I've worked with the JW show since 2017 as a model, as a choreographer.
Yeah.
This year I partially choreographed the show. And for the first time in 4 years, I'm seated on the crowd. Yeah, I've always been on the runway, at the backstage. And this year I decided to be on the
Behind the scenes.
crowd, behind the scenes, and see what you guys see when we are walking on the runway and doing our stuff. Yeah.
And what can you say you've seen so far?
So far, there's I think for the JW show, there's always an improvement every year, and the designers keep getting better and better. New concepts coming up, more talented designers coming up, more talented models coming up, and I believe that in the next 5-6 years we'll have a very good show, like the best show in East Africa, East and Central Africa. In Africa, we are going beyond Africa. So this is such a great platform for anyone in the fashion industry because, we have the biggest amount of youth in this industry. There are so many models in Nairobi, so many designers in Nairobi, in Kenya, in East Africa. And all of us need that opportunity. So we need platforms like this to showcase our raw talent and to show the world really what Africa has got.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you've spoken about East Africa, Central Africa, the whole of Africa and the world entirely. Tell me, where does fashion stop and madness begins?
Fashion is madness, and I feel like for fashion, you have the freedom to express your creativity. There shouldn't be a stop to the kind of madness you can execute once you get into the fashion space.
Okay.
It's a safe space to go all out and express your creativity to the maximum. So, there's no end, really.
Buy Kenya, build Kenya. What do you think about that?
I love it because we need to promote our fashion industry. There's a lot of money that needs to be circulating in the industry, and the more we support our Kenyan designers, our Kenyan models, the more our economy will grow. So this is a very viable market with a promising economic growth if only we put more energy and support towards it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of economy, how do you think the fashion industry is doing post-COVID-19?
Well, the fashion industry went really down during COVID because we thrive on events, we thrive on glamour, we thrive on people meeting and connecting over fashion. But then when COVID hit, people are not going anywhere. People are not going for weddings. People are not going for events. So people preferred to use their money for the basic needs. Clothing is a basic need, but then we tend to use tailors and designers when we have something special. And there was a restriction to that. There were no fashion events, there were no weddings, there were no social events. So the fashion industry really was affected so much by COVID-19. And I feel like fashion designers have just restructured and they've invented new ways of making money through their art. And this is really amazing because this has a really great potential of growing. And now the fashion designers are back with a bang. If you see the designs on the runway today, they are lovely, they are international, they are well executed, they are well knit. This is amazing, simply.
Speaking of amazing and good designs, the one you're doing, rocking, oof. Okay. Yeah, that's the way you look. Whom are you wearing?
I'm wearing Made in Kenya by Kenyans. This is tailor-made by a Kenyan for a Kenyan.
And why did you choose to do a pantsuit?
Well, I've never put a pantsuit on for a fashion event. I'm always wearing gowns, the elegance. But I feel like this is really chic, and this is a completely different look for me.
Yeah.
And I actually love it because it's really different. It's made in Kenya, by a Kenyan, for a Kenyan.
Yeah.
And I just wanted something different and something more comfortable.
Yeah.
And something more chic. Yeah. And I feel that's why I went for this look, and I'm
Yeah.
really comfortable and happy about it.
Well, you look happy and it looks happy on you as well. What is in the store for your company?
For my company, we are going international. People need to see more Kenyan models out there, and part of what I do is scouting, taking the Kenyan models out there, nurturing them so that they can tackle the fashion world by storm. Because we have very talented models here. Oh my God, you cannot imagine. When I walk in the streets of Nairobi,
Yeah.
I do scouting literally. Like I literally chase you and ask you, hi, are you a model? Would you like to be a model? You should be in Paris, you should be in Milan, rocking those fashion stages. So part of what I do is scouting, and I feel like the world needs to see more of Africa, more of Kenya. And that's exactly what's happening. Yeah, and a lot of Kenyan models are now out there being represented internationally, doing international shows.
Yes.
And in the coming years, we need to see more and more of that. We want to take the world by storm because Africa is the future, really.
True. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, you do model scouting. Like you literally go on the streets and you chase after them.
Yes.
You know, there are kids and children who actually would love to get into the fashion industry as a career, but their parents are not for it. They feel like fashion is not as professional, as heavy. What would you say to that parent specifically?
I think talent really pays out there, and for parents like those, it's understandable. Yeah, you want your kid to go to school, to get a good degree, to get a white-collar job, but then we need more of those success stories so that we can show them this is what so-and-so is doing, and they're making money out of this. People are building houses, people are buying jets, people are living the life out of their talent. So we need to show more success stories to make them believe in the fashion industry more.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. What is your favorite fashion quote or saying?
You know, when you look good, you feel good. Every time I leave the house, when I look good, I feel more confident. I feel like I can conquer anything. So I feel like if you invest in your fashion and how you look, you can conquer anything. It gives you that confidence to conquer the world.
Okay.
Yes.
The quote again.
Look good, feel good.
Okay. You heard her. Look good, feel good. BTR TV coming to you from the JW show, and thank you for tuning, choosing, and keeping it BTR TV.